Well, the Labor Party MP Ayesha Verrall will soon present a petition to Parliament calling for stronger enforcement powers and penalties for privacy breaches. It comes after not only this most recent hack, but the hack from 2 months ago over My Health. Ayesha Verrall is that Labor MP and joins us now. Ayesha, good morning.
Good morning, Ryan. Thanks for having me on.
Good to have you on. Now, I wanted to get you on because I heard about this petition and that you were going to be the one presenting it to Parliament.
Well, receiving it, to be clear, it's from a member of the public. Yeah.
Right.
But it's a good petition, and I think deserves to be put in front of a committee and have a proper hearing.
100% agree with you. What do you think the penalty, like at the moment, the penalty seems to be 10 grand. Maybe you'll get some costs. What should it be? How hard do we need to go here?
Yeah. I think New Zealanders are incredibly distressed hearing about, some of them are impacted by these repeated privacy breaches. And for all of us, it compromises the trust we can have in our health information being held securely. So there does need to be more done. At the moment, New Zealand's Privacy Commissioner has been calling for stronger penalties for when these breaches occur, so that there's a real disincentive on firms to have lax processes if that is found to be the case. There's also more that the government can do to prevent these sorts of things happening again, and that was the advice that the Labor government received following the Waikato cyber attack. That government also has a really strong role to play in strengthening its own processes, but also supporting cybersecurity to be improved in the private sector.
Do you think, because companies ask for our details all the time, which annoys me no end, why do you, if I go and get a haircut, why do you need my address? Don't you think we should have laws that sort of scare them enough to put them off asking for our details in the first place? Because it seems to me that this stuff is just going to keep on happening and keep on happening.
Look, I haven't given thought to that particular angle, Ryan, but there is no way to run a health system in the modern age without collecting people's details, and that means we have to be able to have trust in the processes. I can't imagine providing a health service where we don't get to where those details aren't collected. So in a sense, we just have to have really strong minimum standards around the use and security of people's personal information.
This petition that you will be receiving on standards and on enforcement, that sort of thing, what exactly is that calling for? Do you know?
Yeah, it is about the penalties, but that has been a long run issue, and also the Privacy Commissioner has been calling for it for some time, and that's called I believe a civil penalties regime. And that would mean that if you were a company director in one of these firms that's using people's health information, you'd need to be aware that there would be greater penalties to the company if you were found to be in breach. So it's a disincentive.
I sure appreciate your time this morning. Thanks for being with me. That's Ayesha Verrall from Labor.